Chicago Bulls first, of course, as the visiting ball club.
At guard from Wisconsin, 6'1", number 1, Wes Matthews. The other guard is from North Carolina, 6'6", number 23, Michael Jordan.
The opening tap.
Parrish, a surprise starter tonight. They didn't think he was going to start. He has a sprained ankle.
That's Dennis Johnson, number 3, with the ball. And Danny Ainge, number 44. As the Bird shooting.
Now Larry's coming off a 40.
Here's Matthews. Over to Jordan again. Nice steal by Johnson. Oh, that was pretty. Quick hands. Danny Ainge with it. There's the Bird. Parrish with the rebound. The way.
Kevin Lockery from the sideline holds them up, wants them to get something organized, get a half-court play. Looks like Orlando's going to post up.
There it is. There was a whistle. The basket counts, and he was fouled in the act of shooting. He'll go to the line and shoot one. Ball game is tied at 6.
Good move by Kevin Lockery. He saw that Orlando Woolridge, who is coming off of, was trying to throw the ball in. McHale held Johnson off. The ball was moved to the top to Dennis Johnson, and McHale had a wide open layup.
Here's Jordan.
Oh.
Basket counts, and he was fouled in the continuous act of shooting.
He's so quick and so adept in there. Everybody in the stadium thought he walked. Let's take a look at it. Michael off the snide now. A one-on-one move. They thought he walked. Pivot foot. It was his left. It was down. Great move by Jordan.
If I was Blue, he was bringing it in. Ainge picking him up. Shot by Jordan. Parrish with the rebound.
Good defense by Dennis Johnson on that play. He's staying up very well with Michael Jordan. Uh-oh.
That steal by Jordan. It's 3-on-2. Woolridge blew it, but there's a whistle on the play.
I don't know if exactly, but 4 tops second. And for those of you who did not join us on top, unfortunately, Milo Hamilton and Arnie Harris are fogged in like the rest of Chicago. Marty Glickman doing the play-by-play.
No need to identify.
Orlando on Larry Bird.
Ainge guarded by Matthews and Johnson. That's Bird. Way out. 3-pointer. He's got it.
They'll ask him after his right, spun back left.
That was his first bucket. 25-22. Johnson misses. Bird lays it up.
Well, sometimes it's better to be lucky defensively and also making Michael work on defense so he's too tired to play offense.
That's Bird again with it. Intercepted by Ainge.
Well, that's a very bad pass. There wasn't no chance.
Parrish underneath. And in the backcourt. Up front for the Celtics. Kite has just come into the ball game, number 50. Replacing Parrish. Parrish getting a breather after missing a couple of ball games because of that bad ankle. As Bird. He makes them up as he goes.
Away. Big guys want to get that ball to that guard.
Daly with it, number 44. Jordan. Interception by Bird.
He's everywhere.
Bird with a 3-pointer. And Kite with the rebound.
You know, we're not calling not many fouls tonight.
Bird underneath and deep. Oh, he protected that ball.
But he's in there tonight early.
Danny Ainge bringing it up. He and Johnson have played the backcourt throughout thus far. Bird with it.
Well, Larry must have made his mind up to fire it tonight.
It's a 2-pointer.
Ainge a 54% field goal shooter. Pretty darn good for a guard.
Here's Jordan driving.
Oh, did he hang?
Hang. A running right-hander from the left side. There's Bird.
Light him up. Nice move. Nice kiss off the glass by Daly. 2 in a row for Quentin.
38-33. Boston leads by 5. 8:45 to go in the half.
Boston playing a little
Again, Bird. 10 of my career. 40-33.
Larry's only shooting 37% from the field against the Bulls, 52 over the year.
Jordan is hit. In the act of shooting, he'll take a pair.
No, they'll make him take it out on the side, I bet.
I think in the act of shooting, I thought.
But he passed the ball. He should not go to the free throw line. Let's take a look at it. Jordan goes up. Now, you can't tell me he's shooting when he passes off to the side here. Watch. Bingo, I'm passing off.
The Celtics 42, the Bulls 35. 7:45 remains in the first half. There's Bird with it again. Charging, called against Bird.
Yeah, uncharacteristically, Larry Bird seems to be forcing not only a shot, but on that play going to the hoop. He seems to be not letting things happen. He must have something to prove here tonight. I don't know. There's a good move by Jordan getting in the way. Larry definitely a charge. Let's take another look at it from another angle. It's a tough call to make, that charge or block. Tangibles. But let me tell you something. Scott Wedman can fill it up. He was in the top 10 in scoring a long time in this league.
That's one of the nice things about the Boston Celtics squad. They have depth. Timing was off on that.
You can play a zone now. You can't play an illegal defense. The second one will be a technical foul.
McHale, Wedman, and McHale.
Good help by Michael Jordan. Nice 2-on-2 play between Wedman.
And it was called a moment ago. Parrish way out there. Dennis Johnson in a McHale. And a foul called. Jordan was pushing.
Ball.
Danny Ainge with it. Wedman shoots.
Misses that patent jumper. Used to hit every time.
Woolridge, number 0. And Jordan shooting.
Why music? That's 9 for Jordan. Boston by 9.
2 minutes and 35 seconds to go in the half. Boston ball.
Chicago in a half-court 1-3-1 trap. Long arms, too. McHale's got long arms.
1 minute and 55 seconds to go in the half.
According to the rule book, is if there's no one in front of him. You know, however, you got to think a little bit out there, and Kevin's just trying to make him think and maybe get the next call.
Jordan shooting. Rebound. And it's short. So there it is at the end of the first half, with Boston dominating most of the way. Larry Bird, high man, with 17 points. Boston led by as many as 11 points during the course of the first half, and Boston has pretty much controlled the ball game thus far in the first half.
I got to develop these guys because I'll need them down the road. The heck with down the road. Now is when it counts.
What do you have to say about Michael Jordan?
Well, there's very little I could say that hasn't been said. I mean, he's just a superb athlete. But the most important thing of all, with his tremendous ability, he not only reads the court good, but he loves to play.
You can see it in his eyes.
You see it in his eyes. He is happy when he sees a crowd out there and he can perform. He's like Isaiah Thomas. Those two guys are really something.
I think the fans notice that too.
And though the Celtics led throughout the first half, their lead now is cut to as small as it's been during the course of the second quarter. It's only 4 points. They led by as many as 11 in the second quarter.
Good start for the Bulls. They needed that coming off. They didn't need to have Larry Bird bombing away
like that, you mean?
Starts off with a three-pointer, 56-49 Boston.
Jordan with it, and Corzine.
They get a mismatch
Jordan
now.
Shooting. 56-51 the score. 5-point differential. Boston in front. 9:50 to go in this third quarter. Johnson with it. And Bird. Underneath the Parrish.
Again, they set up the triangle.
58-51. Boston by 7. Corzine with it. There's Matthews shooting. Rebound to Bird. Up to Ainge. Pretty play, beautiful play.
Perfect pass,
The Bulls 53, 7:45 to go in the third quarter. Ainge with it, and now Johnson, and now Bird. You know, when he throws them up, it doesn't.
64-54, Bulls down by 10. Bulls in some half-court zone pressure.
Bird for three.
Oh, it's blowout time. The Bulls got to be very careful. Boston impresses me and has always impressed me with their third quarter intensity. A lot of teams will lag in the third. Boston comes out smoking.
Jordan deep. Nice shot by Jordan. Talk about hang. Ainge with it. Now Bird has room.
Well, super job. Nice down screen by Perry.
He got his hands up in time to save himself getting hit in the face with the ball. Jordan lays it up. He usually makes.
Parrish, pretty big guy. So when he goes down the middle, the Celtics are really trying to bother him in the paint. They don't want Michael to create things for others.
Gorgeous pass by McHale. Bird lays it up. Johnson with it now. That's the Celtics, Johnson and Parrish. Johnson has room underneath the Bird. What a shot. What a pass. What a pass.
Good little pick by Danny Ainge. Bird was in the... Took it so quickly that nobody could make up their mind. You got to stop that man with the ball on the break. I don't care who you are.
4 minutes to go in this third quarter. Boston leads by 12, 74-62. Bird all alone.
Well, what happened then is Orlando's anticipating Bird coming off the Parrish pick, turned his head, Dennis Johnson on a nice pass.
Bird has 28. And there is still 3 minutes and 45 seconds to go in this third quarter. Jordan with it. There he is. Oh, he tripped. He was tripped or tripped on McHale's foot. There's Jordan.
I think he stepped on McHale's foot, maybe.
And McHale is wincing. You see him in the middle in the paint. McHale limping a little bit. And, of course, Casey Jones talking with Danny Ainge.
Oh, he's going to the basket. Come on. A while ago, Jordan passed the ball, and they gave him 2 shots. Where else was Michael Gordon going but the hoop?
Number 44, Quentin Daly is back in the Bulls lineup, replacing Michael Jordan.
Jordan sits down for a spell. Replacing him, Bird. Strictly a two-way basketball player, Larry Bird. He stepped on the sideline. Plays it up. Greenwood again. Greenwood on a rebound of his own shot.
Good follow, not very pretty.
80-65, Boston by 15 with 2 minutes and 5 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Larry Bird shoots. (82-67), Boston by that substantial 15-point lead.
Bulls in some half-court pressure.
Bird rims it. Wedman with the...
That was off his hand, but he ran to the ball like it was going to be Boston's ball out, and the ref gave it to him. New 24 on the clock.
Bird shoots. And Ainge has it. Again, they have 24 seconds.
No, it was an air ball. It was only 7.
Hit the rim, hit the rim. Bird scores. Bird has scored 30 or more points in his last 5 games. He now has 30 points, and there's still the fourth quarter to go.
Just picked up his 4th foul. It was probably time for him to sit anyway. Let's look as Orlando takes him to the hoop. Good help by Danny Ainge there in the middle. Larry Price should have let him go. Let's take another angle at it. You can see how clogged up the middle can get. Down on Andrew Toney. And so he brought Dennis here, and you've seen Dennis do quite a job on Michael Jordan tonight.
Foul committed.
He caught him in an illegal defense. Everybody clamped in the middle. You know, they're really trying to purposely shut Michael off, and the reason for that is obvious. Even if Michael doesn't score, but he creates, you let him get off, the Bulls can be tough. Tonight, they're almost trying to not allow him to have the ball, and when they do, they're keeping him out of the middle. Like right there, you can see he got his hand on the ball. Good hustle by Oldham to try to pick it off his hand. Celtics ball out on the side. 88-74, 10:32 to go in the fourth quarter. You know it.
No,
let's
because
look at it. Here's the play. Nice move. Left hand, no good.
Over the rim of the basket, over the cylinder.
Back
Shot was
alive.
missed by Johnson.
90-76 Boston.
And a foul committed by Dennis Johnson. 2 shots coming up. Jordan feeding Daly. 92-80. 6 points for Daly. Larry Bird with it. 3-pointer. Larry Bird with it. 3-pointer. Danny Ainge with the rebound.
He made that whole move knowing exactly where he was on the floor, that once he bounced off Greenwood, he'd be in 3-point range.
That's the second time Bird has thrown it away in this 4th quarter. Jordan all the way, he's held. 2-shot foul. There's Bird. And McHale.
Nice, sweet, soft fadeaway, Kevin McHale.
94-81, Boston with 7:48 to go in this game. Jordan all the way. Off the glass, all right. McHale up to Ainge. Fast break, 4-on-3. There's Bird. Bird has 32 for the rookie. And that's Danny Ainge. He's no rookie. Carlisle again. Larry Bird shooting. Fast break, it's 3-on-1. Daly down the middle. There's Jordan. Woo! That's digits, a 9-point lead for the Celtics. Kevin Logry cheerleading on the bench. Ball knocked away. Chicago ball, another opportunity for him.
Give it up, Juwan.
Green lays it in. And it's a 7-point ball game.
Now Boston wanted traveling 3 seconds and everything else. They're not going to get it. The
Check
Bulls
that.
on a run.
Celtics with it.
Michael Jordan dogging Dennis Johnson.
Big bucket coming up here. Johnson was held.
That was a foul.
Basket counts. He's calling that a continuing shot.
It was. Michael grabbed him around.
Boston by 9 with 4 minutes and 5 seconds. Oh, what a pass. And Johnson just dropped it.
Lost his concentration.
Shot by Oldham. Pretty.
Bulls within the shooter, but he stuck those last 2.
11-point lead for the Celtics again now with 2 minutes and 55 seconds to go in the game. Jordan looking to operate. Here he comes.
He'll get it up on the glass.
Basket counts, and he was fouled in the act of shooting as well.
You know,
You knew he was coming all the way from winning.
Boston's favor.
2 minutes and 10 seconds to go in this ball game. Bulls ball. There's Jordan.
Good move by Jordan. Got McHale up in the air.
107-99. 59 to go. There's Dennis Johnson missing. Rebound by McHale. Here they come.
Oldham.
It's 3-on-3 now, 4-on-3. Jordan with it. Jordan shoots. It's a 4-point ball game, 107-103.
Jawan Oldham giving life fouls. Bird wants the ball badly.
There's Bird with it. Wow. He forced the shot and he made it.
Well, he was before by McHale.
And Parrish made the foul shot to make it 115-105. 5 seconds to go. Parrish gets it again. All they have to do is hold the ball back there. Here it is to Bird. And Bird is still shooting even after the game. Final score, the Boston Celtics 115 and the Chicago Bulls 105. We'll be back with a thought or two about the ball.